Hi guys, it's Megan with Nerd Initiative. Usually I'm making content for Marvel, but I cannot tell you how excited I am for James Gunn's Superman. So I thought I'd go through some of the updates as well as some of the quotes from James Gunn himself about the movie. So much has been released about it, but also not a lot. And it seems like every hour I'm hearing something else that James Gunn has said, especially with him releasing the teaser to the teaser trailer and the animated poster that he released that we have all seen. That is beautiful. Keep in mind that I will be watching the upcoming trailer with you guys for a live reaction video, so keep an eye out for that. It should be posted a little after the trailer itself is released to the world. So, starting us off, I have quite a few quotes. James Gunn said that Superman, the movie, just starts right in the middle of action. Superman's already existing. Lois and Clark already know each other. Lex hates Superman's guts from the beginning, although they don't know each other personally. I love this. I love everything about it. We all know the origin of Superman. Even if you've never watched a Superman movie in your life, you know he's from another planet. We've seen it. We get it. We understand. Give me an established world. I want to see Corin Sweat as Superman, confident as hell, already grown into the role. I don't want to see an up and coming grow into their own kind of thing because we've seen it. We've seen it a few times. This is fresh. This is cool. I like it. So, Gunn was asked how much of the movie is dedicated to setting up other characters for future DC products. And he says 0. I mean, maybe 2 little things, 2 moments, but basically if something's there just to set up something else, fuck it. For Gunn, this philosophy extends just beyond the film. Everything needs to be able to stand by itself. I don't want somebody to have to go and see this movie before relying on anything else. He said, if this sets up stuff in Peacemaker, which it does, then that's great. But that is never, ever, ever with me going to be something that I'm going to sacrifice even a moment or beat into a story, especially for a movie. That I do like too, because we have seen time and time again that these movies have used other movies as the middleman to get to another place. The story is lackluster because it's only used with that goal in mind. I love that he's looking at it from this perspective. Honestly, like, more directors should do that. Shouldn't they? Another thing that made me so excited, for the action sequences, particularly the aerial scenes, Gunn and his team are taking inspiration from Top Gun Maverick. Everybody liked that. They're using drones to capture Superman's flight scenes. He says, we shoot a lot of our action with actual drones flying in and around Superman and the people he's flying with, engineer, whoever else that he's fighting up in the air. That was an interesting thing to say, and that will stick in my head rent-free. Thanks, James Gunn. He also says, we got these really small, crazy drones now. We've got some of the best flyers in the world here who are working with it. That is exciting because Top Gun Maverick was fantastic. I'm sorry if you guys disagree, but it was fantastic. And I love that that's where they're taking inspiration from, because that should be where they're taking inspiration from. If it's a movie about flying, they need that inspiration. For a character that's about flying, they need the aerial views. They need to be able to show every single aspect of him flying to make it look that larger in life look that we all know Superman is so accustomed to. So, like I said, everybody liked that. The tone of the film sets it apart from Gunn's previous superhero outings. He says it's humorous, but it certainly is not as comic or as much comedy as either Suicide Squad or Guardians, he said. There's plenty of humor. People like Rachel are so funny. David is very funny as well. So there's humor in it, and it's trying to create something that is grounded, but it's also incredibly fanciful world. It's fantasy. It's taking from the other things like Game of Thrones, where it's this universe where superheroes actually exist. See, that makes me really excited. Like, I My biggest gripe with James Gunn is that he has a type, a ragtag team of heroes. It's funny, there's an emotional part, but it's always kind of, Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy, Creature Commandos. It's always there, but this feels so different. It feels like he is actively trying to go out of his own wheelhouse to create something brand new and that already feels like it has a lot of heart in it. This is good, people. One thing that I could not go without mentioning in this video that I'm excited about, some of you won't be, but I am, so sorry. David Cornsweet is the one that convinced James Gunn to give Superman the trunks. Gunn says Superman wants kids to not be afraid of him, so he dresses like a professional wrestler. He dresses in a way that makes people unafraid of him. I don't care what you guys say. I love the trunks. Cornsweet is a hero for this. You are my Superman. Amazing. So, with all that being said, I am so hyped. I am so excited. We've barely seen anything, and we're going to get that trailer Thursday, so please stick around so you can watch it with me and we can all react together. Well, kind of. You can react in the comments. You can watch me react on screen. I'm not sure what we're in for in the trailer. I know there's been a lot of hype about it. James Gunn has hinted at it for so long. It makes me think that he knows it's going to blow all of our pants off. And I am so excited. I'm such a Marvel fan to my core. But Superman was such a big deal in my family as a child. So I guess this is kind of nostalgic, kind of not. It's just so exciting. It's good to see how much love and care he is putting into this movie. Because like I said, it does feel like it already has a lot of heart. It feels like Superman is going to be this loving character, not brooding like in the Snyderverse. Before you come at me, I am a Snyder fan, but even I can admit that was not Superman. So, I have nothing but positives to say about this. This sounds amazing. I'm so excited to see it. As you guys know, I have been reviewing Creature Commandos from a Marvel fan's perspective. What does that mean? It does not mean that it's a Marvel versus DC perspective, but more of a Marvel fan who wants to dive into DC, who wants to go in head first. And I feel like James Gunn is going to be the guy to make me do that. I love the comics. I just never have gravitated to it as much as Marvel, but I really want to. So if anyone can do it, I think it's James Gunn. I think everyone judged him way too early, that we didn't even get any information. So I'm excited. I want to know how you guys feel in the comments. Are you hyped? Are you not? What are your gripes? What are you into? Let me know. And let's all just vent together. Let's all be excited together. Let's all do everything. There's so much toxicity in all of the fandoms. So why not make this is the time to fix that? Let's all just come together. It's fine. We're cool. You don't like it, that's fine. I don't like it, that's fine. But I genuinely don't see anything wrong with what James Gunn is doing with Superman. If I'm missing something completely, please let me know, because I could be very wrong, but I don't think I am. So thanks for listening and hanging with me. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling about Gunn's Superman movie. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to keep up with all new episodes by clicking that subscribe button wherever you're listening or watching this episode. As always, thank you for your constant support. Have a marvelous day.